Disney's no longer able to hide how bad things really are at their company. After over the last several years, we have seen losses in so many places. Whether it's at the box office, whether it's on streaming, losing hundreds of millions of dollars each and every quarter, whether it's their theme parks that are slower than usual, or whether it's traditional linear television, with so many people cutting the cord, with so many people moving to streaming, and so many advertisers fleeing. And as bad as their stock price has been, it's only getting worse. And what happened yesterday that we talked about last night seems to have already accelerated a lot of things, not just for Disney, but maybe the entire entertainment landscape. We talked about this last night, where at 8 p.m. yesterday, Disney officially went dark. Every single Disney channel on the second biggest cable provider in the United States, Spectrum. Of course, that's Charter Spectrum. Charter Communications owns Spectrum. Most people refer to it as Spectrum. But this is a company that services 15 million people in the United States. And there's a big dispute going on between them. And it might change forever the landscape of cable television. Carriage dispute sees Disney TV channels, including ABC and ESPN, go dark on Charter Spectrum cable systems. And this happened during kickoff for college football season. There were a lot of people that were furious that when they tuned in, this is what you get. You get a message from Spectrum, and Spectrum is kind of being very upfront about this, putting all of the blame on Disney, saying that they are trying to protect their customers and protect the consumers, and that Disney is asking for so much fucking money that it is just not realistic. Well, now we're finding out more about this. Not only did Disney stock take a dive after this happened last night, again, we thought we had seen the lowest of the low, a 9-year low for Disney, but it just continues to get worse. But it's not just Disney. It's a lot of other media stocks, because what is happening right now with Charter Spectrum standing up and saying, no, we're no longer going to let these companies like that are trying to put their own streaming platforms up, that are looking at completely going direct to consumer for all their shit instead of through linear television, as cable is dying. We're no longer going to let them take advantage of us and the consumer. And really, the question is, what did you expect if you're Disney or these other entertainment companies? If you go all in on streaming and more people start to cut the cord on cable, which means fewer people are paying for cable and fewer advertisers want to pay to advertise on cable, what exactly did you think would happen? That these cable companies would just continue to bend over and let you butt fuck them as they're losing money too? Absolutely not. Charter Spectrum put out this big statement, and this is the game-changing thing. Charter wants to blow up the pay TV bundle in Disney fight. This is not a typical carriage dispute. The cable giant, with nearly 15 million TV subs, told analysts Friday that it's prepared to move on from its video business. We've reached the point of indifference. And I want to read to you really quickly what they're saying. When you go to Spectrum, this is what they're putting out. The Walt Disney Company has removed their programming from Spectrum, which creates hardship for our customers. We offered Disney a fair deal, yet they're demanding an excessive increase. They also want to limit our ability to provide greater customer choice in programming packages, forcing you to take and pay for channels you may not want. This is really what Disney wants. They don't want you to be able to pick and choose what cable channels you have. They want these cable networks to only offer packages that include all of their shit, so you're forced to pay for all the Disney shit even if you don't want it. Spectrum stood up and said, no, we're not going to do that, and now Disney and them have a face-off. That is what is going on. Spectrum is on your side to keep costs down while protecting and maximizing customer choice. They're trying. This is the way they're portraying it, and it looks like they're very, very serious about this. The carriage dispute between Charter and Disney has been a long time coming. According to executives at the cable company, the two sides have been talking about a transformative deal for months, one that in their mind could help reinvigorate the pay TV bundle and provide a glide path away from rapid erosion enveloping the industry. But if Disney and Charter can't cut a deal, the cable company says it's prepared to abandon its video business altogether. Just say, fuck it, we're not going to provide cable services anymore. We're just going to stick to internet and stuff like that. Quote, we're on the edge of a precipice. We're either moving forward with a new collaborative video model or we're moving on. This is not a typical carriage dispute. It's significant for Charter, and we think it's even more significant for programmers and the broader video ecosystem. It was a message reinforced by other execs who warned the entire pay TV system needs a reset, particularly with programmers like Disney continuing to pursue direct-to-consumer options. Perhaps most notably, Disney's indicated it plans to take its flagship ESPN channel, the most valuable property in a pay TV bundle, direct-to-consumer in the coming years. Remember, we heard that they want to do, them and Amazon want to maybe do ESPN-specific streaming service. So yeah, these cable companies have had enough. They're saying, we're seeing people cut the cord, we're seeing our business die, and we're seeing these people try to have it both ways. We're not going to let Disney get away with this. Charter argues that move would justify a substantial rethink of traditional carriage deals. When I talk about a glide path for Disney, it clears the way for ESPN to go direct to consumer in a way that's friendly and doesn't cannibalize their larger linear video revenues that they have. It also works for us because it creates a glide path for us to create new marketing channels for new types of video products. We respect the quality product that Disney produces, that's funny, and its management team, but the video ecosystem is broken. For us, we're at a crossroads, economic indifference really, with our video product offering, and Disney's at a crossroads with its direct-to-consumer apps and traditional linear TV strategy. This is big, and like we said, Disney stock took a dive this morning. A lot of other places did as well, though. A lot of other these entertainment companies that still have this direct-to-TV stuff because people realize that it's not long until other different places have this same dispute. Disney is the first one. Disney's the one that refused to take this deal. They were trying to strong-arm this cable company, and they stood up, they said, no. Fuck you. We're not going to do it. This is going to be very, very interesting to see what happens. It seems like every day, whether it's a new lawsuit, whether it's more money lost somewhere, whether it's another problem with their business, whether it's another $100 million loss at the box office, Disney is bleeding everywhere. The reason they probably overreached on this is because they're desperate for fucking money. That's the reality right now. Investors do not trust Disney. They don't trust their ability to rebound. They don't trust that they can get back off their feet in a timely manner. Things are really, really bad at Disney, and this is just one more indication of that. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.